So now let me go ahead. Yes. So we have now already done how do you create your classroom. Secondly, how do you create your classroom? Secondly, how do you invite your students? How do you create material? How do you upload your content from your drive, from YouTube, from other links? And how do you mail all the people? So I think that's pretty much what I have covered. Before I go on, I think there is certain, yeah, even after setting this, I think I have answered, Gitanjali. But is it the same question that's coming? Yeah, okay. Fine. All right, so we move on now to grades. But before that, I would like to go back to my video and show you something. Just give me a minute. Is how about assignments? How are you going to take your assignments? Okay, just a minute. This is important. The assignments, how we are going to take. Let me just show it to you. Now see. So you click on assignment. So you write down assignment 1. If you have any instructions, put that. And if you have the assignment in your Google Drive, you can upload from there, or you want to create, you can create. Now here you can change the points. Let's say it is for 10 marks. Due date, very important. You can put the due date here. And then you can save it and post it. So the assignment will automatically go to your students and they can upload the assignment. Okay, I want to show a few things with the help of my Google Classroom, which is here. If you see all of you, this. Now the next point is how do you correct your assignments that you have collected? Okay, so let's see from here. So if you see, I'll show you. Yeah. So if you see, do you see any assignments? Yeah, this is one assignment I have here. When I click on the assignments, yeah, this is how it shows. It shows 6 turned in, 32 assigned, 64 graded. So I've already graded these people. And let's say I go here and here are the details. So I click on the person, I click the assignment and I put the marks here. This is how you can correct the assignment. This was actually a video related assignment. This is actually promotion. So it is related to advertisement. So I don't think you will understand this. So I'll go back to another one. I'll show you another one, the corporate accounts assignment, so that you will know how to grade those assignments. Okay, just give me a second. So I go on my other email ID. And I go on the classwork. It's a classroom. So let's say this is the one, or I'll show you the SVC FTP. I mean, one of the FTPs we had in our own college. We created a group for that, and then we graded their assignments. So I see here these assignments. So we have 5 assignments. This is how it will show. I click here, then I click on the person who has submitted, and then I grade them. Okay, I'll show another one. Just give me a minute. I'll show another one also to you, the corporate accounts one. So here I go on the classroom. I go on corporate accounts. Okay. Now let's say this is the, this is actually the quiz. Let's see the assignments from here. So let's say this is the assignment. So this assignment, I click here. I open the assignment. I'll show you some assignment that I have graded. These are actually 2 sections together, so the other section hasn't submitted. This one, let's see. This is the assignment, so I click here. I check the assignment. I can see the assignment here, all of you. Can you see it? Yeah. It gives me an option of, please see here, manage comment notification. What I can do is, let's say there is something wrong. I can put the marks here and I can give a comment here. I can write a private comment and the same will go to the students. All right. So you can download it. You can even do one thing. In the file only, you can add a comment. Here, let's say this figure is wrong. So I can write here, this figure is wrong. And I can comment. Okay. So this is how you can actually give real-time feedback to your students. This is the advantage that you have in Google Classroom. Okay. So any problems? No, I don't think so. Fine. So with this, we come to the fourth part, the grades part. Just go back to my video. So this is grades. This is how it will show you the grades. Like it will show you the class average. It will show you the marks of students. I'll show you that with my classroom. Just give me a minute and okay, so let me show you now. This doesn't show you the grades actually. I'll show you the grades. Now, give me a minute. So here I go. Let me show you a different classroom, which looks very interesting. The SVC FTP one. Okay, so I go here. I go on the classroom and I go SVC FTP. Now I want to see the grades. So here it is the grades, the option. See, this is how it will show you. It is showing you the total as well, overall grade as well. See the assignment 5, the average. This is how it is. Clear? So this is how it will help you in maintaining a grade book. All right. So with this, I think, just a minute, give me a minute. I'm coming back to my presentation. So here I go. Yeah. So Google Classroom allows you to grade the assignments like I showed you that you have assigned to your students. You can provide feedback in comments or even add comments in the assignments, which I just showed you. The grade section will allow you to see the average of your classroom also, and you can return the assignments and the students can share their feedback too. So with this, I'm going to come to the last bit of classroom and then maybe we'll open up for classroom questions and then we'll go to Google Meet. FAQs of Google Classroom. Is it necessary to have a Gmail account or a G Suite account to create a Google Classroom? Yes. You cannot create it with any other email ID. You have to have a Gmail account either or a G Suite ID. Is there a classroom app for phone? Yes. You can do it through your phone also. Does Google use your data? That is something Google can answer, but they promise they don't. What happens in the future is a different point altogether. Like Zoom was, in problem that they were using, data and all. So anyway, that's what FAQs of Google Classroom are all about. Now, what's the difference between the G Suite and the personal account? So the personal account that you have does not give you so much variety, so much options that G Suite or a school account gives you. So it's like your university or college has bought it. So teacher per class in G Suite will be 20, in personal Google account will be 20. The class members will be as huge as 1,000. And for personal Google account, it will be 250. Classes you can join in G Suite is 1,000, while for personal account is 100 maximum and 30 per day. Classes you can create in G Suite there is no limit, but for personal Google account, there is 30 per day. So with that, I think I have come to the end of Google Classroom. Before I go to Google Meeting, are there any questions? Can we open up for that? For Google Classroom. Okay, there are somebody who's asking me. If two teachers are managing one same classroom, yes, they can. Can one teacher use personal account and the other teacher G Suite? See, you can, but then there will be a problem, in the sense inconsistency problem. So what the other person will be using data, she'll be getting different and she will not be getting those features. I mean, it doesn't really make sense that both of them are using different accounts. They should use the same one. Any other thing? That's it. Okay. So I am going on to the Google Meet now. Just like we are right now interacting on Zoom, you have another medium, and that is Google Meet. So we're going to talk about that now. Let me just quickly check. Yeah, okay, all right, we can do that. So therefore, now the second part is that how Google Classroom is different from Google Meet. Let me show it to you. Yeah. Google Classroom and Google Meet are two different things. Please, let's understand that. They are not the same. How Google Classroom helps you to organize your teaching by disseminating content, material, presentations, videos, collect assignments, grade students, and provide feedback. That's what we just did. While Google Meet brings the missing link between the teacher and the students. So like Zoom is allowing me to interact. Similarly, Google Classroom will not allow you to interact with your students. You cannot have a live lecture with them. But Google Meet will allow you to have a live lecture just like we are doing right now. So Google Meet bridges this missing link, and Google Meet helps you hold live students. So a digital classroom is incomplete without either of them. You have to have both. You can't just go on putting material, let student learn. That cannot happen. You have to interact, you have to give lectures, you have to take discussions, you have to take problems. Or you cannot just take live lectures and no content, no assignments. How will you know that learning is taking place? So for teaching and learning to be effective, both the things have to go hand in hand. So digital classroom is incomplete without either of them. Just providing material through Google Classroom and no live lectures might make the process of teaching learning boring, like I said. And only live lectures, no assignments might not be enough to complete the teaching learning process. So why Google Meet then? To have live lectures and meetings, we can have Google Meet. It's an opportunity to see each other, hear each other, share the content just like I am sharing right now, share the screen. It's a two-way communication, like you are communicating with me. And there is an instant feedback. The moment I was given a question, I have an answer for you. So clarification of doubts can happen in Google Meet. Now let's see. Very important points to note is you can start a Google Meet from your personal Gmail also. Way back in March when it all started, personal Gmail will allow you hardly 10 to 20 people. Now it allows you 100 people. While your G Suite will allow you 250 people to join. So you have to make a choice from where you want to do it. You can use your institutional ID, one which has the G Suite ID. And Google Hangout and Meet are the same. Like I just said, personal Gmail ID will allow you to host only 100 students, while G Suite will allow you up to 250. Okay, there's a question. How can we delete a class in Google Classroom after the session is over? Yeah, you can. I advise you shouldn't, because every year you might be taking the same subject. You should archive it and you can use it again. And if you don't want to archive it, you want to delete it, you have to first archive it and then it will give you an option of deleting it. Okay, Romila? Is it clear? Am I clear? Yeah, I'm telling you the process. Okay, so you want me to repeat? I told you the archive. Okay, I'll show you. Give me a minute. Just a second. I'm actually, yeah. Okay, so let me go. So here I am. This is my classroom. I go here. I click on 3 dots. I archive it. Archive. Now I go here. I go on the archived classes. It's here. And here it will show you the option of delete. This is it. Romila, is it clear? Romila, have I answered your question? Can we extend the meet? Yeah. All right, fine. Thank you. Okay. we come to the next point. I'll take a few questions. Can we extend the meet time from 1 hour? If yes, how can we make the continuous class, say, to any number of hours? There's no problem. You don't have to specify that. You can take it for as many. That's the advantage of Google Meet. You can have it for 2 hours, 3 hours. It doesn't matter. You don't have to mention it. You mention it 1 hour, you can still extend it to 2 hours. Go on taking your lecture. Okay? Fine. So now we are on Google Meet, like I said. But it says only, yeah, because you are using your personal ID. That's what I said, no? If you're using your personal ID, free mein to sab kuch nahi milta. If you're using your personal ID, it will only give you 60 minutes. If you're using a G Suite ID, as much as you like. Okay? All right. Fine. So let's go on. So I was in this presentation here. Yeah, so this is something I just covered. Now let's see how do you start your Meet. This I have already told you. Okay, there is one thing. If you're using a G Suite ID, it will also give you an option of recording your this thing video. So, but in the beginning, I remember in March, I got so many calls that I'm not able to enable my recording option. You have to talk to your IT person. They might have disabled it, the college IT person, and they will enable it. Okay, that's the only way to do it. But recording feature is not there in your personal ID. Let me tell you again. So check with your IT person whether the recording option is enabled or not. If not, then get it enabled. How will it record? It will record the entire meeting and the link will reach your inbox. You have to go into your inbox. You can open it in your drive and then you can download it also. So can I transfer my Google Classroom from 1G? No, that is sadly not possible. Okay. So another one is something here. Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah, the data is again the same 15 GB that you have. It's the same policy Google has. All right, so we go on now. I'm a little stuck here. Yeah, okay. So you can download your videos, you can save it. What I used to do was I used to upload it on my YouTube channel. You can upload it, you can share with your students. Once recorded, it can be used and seen again and again. It saves a lot of time. And you as a teacher can revise the points by having a glimpse of your video lectures. Now let's see how do we do it? How do we start a meeting? You know, earlier there was a big process. Just like Google Classroom, it was a big process. I'll show you that also. But let me show you Google. I mean, it was March when the lockdown started, when I started taking classes on Google Meet. And now it's been like almost 6 months. In these 6 months, many things have changed in Google Classroom and Google Meet. And they have improvised a lot also. So this process of meeting has become very easy now. You have on the left side a window, start a meeting. Click on start a meeting. You can start your meeting. That is how easy it is now. Even in your phones, if you'll open your Gmail, at the bottom it says start a meeting, join a meeting. You just have to click it. Earlier in phones, you had to download Google Meet app and all these things. That's not required anymore. So this is how Google has come a long way because they have tough competition from Zoom and Microsoft Teams also. Now I'll tell you the longer way, which we used to do earlier. It is sign in your institutional Gmail ID. Again, the same steps. At the top right extreme, click the 9 dots containing the Google apps. Click on the Meet, join or start a meeting, enter your nickname and click on join now. I'm going to show you a video again. So this is a demo video of Google Meet. It's a demo video on all classes on Google Meet. So I'll show you now. Just like it's the same process. Go from here. Again, we are going on the same 9 dots that we used for Google Classroom. So when I click here, go on Meet and I can Meet. This is Google Meet. And here I am taking my own classes as well on corporate accounts. So click on Google Meet. Just a minute. Just a second. Yeah. Can you hear me, all of you?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Fine. Just a second. I'll share the screen. Is it visible? The PowerPoint?
Yes, it's visible, ma'am.
Okay. So I think rather than going for this long step that I have just told you, nobody does it anymore. This was something I think I remember the first FDP we did with Hansraj College was what, in April, I think. We used to do it back then. So I'm not going to waste any time on this. The steps that you go on Meet, you join or start a meeting, and this is how the meeting starts. Now, what I'm going to show you is more importantly, is all of you, please, you can log into your Gmail. I'll just show you here. See this? Here is the option, start a meeting, join a meeting. So from here, you can start a meeting. Let's say I'm starting a meeting like this. And you can join from here. And this link I can share with my students and they can join also. So this is how my meeting can begin. Okay. This was the short way to start a meeting. Okay, just a minute. Now, a few more things, very important things. Share the meeting link like I told you with your students. Admit the students one by one via WhatsApp or mail. That depends. You can disable video and mute yourself. Always advisable for one person to speak at a time and mute themselves. Obviously, that is etiquette. You can also schedule your meeting through calendar. I'll show that to you in a while. Now, three important things. You can record it. How you can record it, I'll show you. At the right bottom, three dots will come. And present now option is also there at the right bottom. So I need to skip some portion of my video and show you something. Just give me a minute. Yeah. Just hold on. Huh? So you can present your screen. How you will do it is, see here. Just a minute. Just a second. Just a second. I'm going to just go a little back. Now see. So here at the bottom, you will have present now. Click on present now. When you click on present now, you can share your screen. This is how. So like for example, I used to take my corporate accounts class. This is my screen and I will do these entries with my students in the class. So whatever I want to do, like I want to teach them, we are going to do issue for cash at par today and the entry is this. And so this is how you can actually conduct your class. Okay, these are all the notes of the live classes, I mean, which I actually made online while solving questions with my students. So let's say I'm starting my class on buyback. So I write buyback of shares and go on. Now, you have an option of recording. I want to show you how do you record. Here you go at the bottom, there is three dots. Here it will come, click that record. Accept and it will start recording. You will see a red color here, which will mean that the recording has started. This is how you can record your videos. The moment it starts recording, everything is recorded. So it gives you an option of recording your classes. So when I'm done, I can stop recording. Okay. So that's pretty much it. I think I should stop here and then go back. There is a question, I think. Just a minute. How to Yeah, how to end the meeting? Just similarly, I mean, you will have a button here, which okay, let me just show it to you if you want to. Just give me a second. I'll show it to you. Actually, if I'm starting a meeting, I'm not very sure if I will be out of Zoom. That is the problem that I'm facing. I think last time that happened. Let me try it once again. I'll show it. Yeah, that's the problem. I mean, I can't run two meetings. So it will give you an option, just like you have a call, it will give you an option. You can click on that and receiver सा बना होता है, आप उस पर click कीजिए, it will end the meeting. Okay, just a minute. Chats, we have something here. Please share the presentation. I will share it. I will share it with the organizers. They will send it to you. How to admit the students via WhatsApp and Google Meet? No, you won't admit them via WhatsApp. What you'll do is the link you have to share on WhatsApp. Once they get the link on WhatsApp, they will join you. They will click on the link and they will join you. You can admit them and that's how your meeting can proceed. Okay, so just a minute. Let me check if I have something else to show you. Yeah, all right. So let's go ahead now and let me end this. This is done. Yeah, calendar. How do you schedule your meeting? You can go on the calendar. How? I'll show you. Just give me a minute. Just a second. Yeah, I have to schedule it. I will have to open another link actually. Just a minute. Yeah, so here it is. You see here the 9 dots. I again go on the 9 dots. I go on the option of calendar. Now when I go on the option of calendar, I'll get an entire calendar. Let's say today I want to schedule a meeting. So I go on 7 and I want to schedule it at 4 o'clock. So I write the name, let's say webinar. This is the timing. I can add guests from here, from my email ID. If I know few people, I can add them from here. And then I'll have to click on add Google Meet via video conferencing because this is my personal ID. It will show up to 100 participants. I save it and it will go to all the people whom I want to attend the meeting. So just a second. Yeah. So this is what I was telling you. Yeah. So this is how you can schedule your meeting. Here is the option of present now. You can present. Here is the option 3 dots, the option of record meeting. And now the most recent additions, like I told, these are not recent anymore, honestly. Now it's been quite a while now. Can start a Google meeting from your personal Gmail ID, but there is a better way to start it. Just one click. Otherwise, we had to do a long process. But only 100 participants, no recording option. Google Meet also gives you a grid view now, an extension. Meet attendance. Oh, that's a wonderful option, but it doesn't really run very well, honestly. Whiteboard, host controls, and turn on background blur. These are most recent additions. I'll show you that. So for Meet attendance, in case you wish to take attendance online, it becomes a very tedious and cumbersome job. Meet attendance extension resolves this problem of taking attendance. Add the Meet attendance extension. You have to do is, you have to add the Meet attendance extension. You can start your meeting, invite people to join. The attendance data will come in the form of Google Doc, which can be further seen in your Google Drive. The sheet will show the date of meeting, time of meeting, and emails of those who are attending. And if not only, it is not only available on G Suite accounts, it's actually available on your personal account also. Earlier, for using whiteboard, what we had to do is we had to go on these extensions, but now it is there in your Google Meet. How? I'll show you. See this. Now the 3 dots, it will give you an option of whiteboard. Click on whiteboard, it will automatically start the whiteboard. It gives you an option of host controls. This was also not earlier there. You can control who can present the screen, who cannot present the screen. Earlier, you could not do that. But muting all is still a problem. See, this is the option, host controls. Share their screen, send chat messages. There is something in the chat box. Is there any limit on it that I have explained? How to end I have explained. Why Google Meet unable to stream from mobile device? No, there is no problem. You can do it now, Parminder. I think you must have tried it back, long time back. It can. You can do Google Meet from your mobile. I have been doing it all the time. Open your Gmail ID. There is an option at the bottom which says start meeting, join meeting. You can do it from there. Where is the option for recording in Google Meet? G Suite account. Only G Suite. At the bottom, 3 dots. I'll show you just a minute. Just a minute. You're seeing these 3 dots. You have to click on these 3 dots. And these 3 dots will give you an option of record meeting. Here it is, record meeting. Okay. All right. Okay. Clear? I think I've answered all these questions. Yeah, this also I've answered. Shivani, what do you want me to repeat? Can you please tell me? Okay. So with this, now I go on. Okay, but there are issues in Google Meeting, there are issues in Google Classroom, and I personally have switched to Microsoft Teams. Sometimes people are unable, because like I said, change is the only constant, and I didn't want to get stuck, and that's why I thought I'll learn something new, and now I am doing Microsoft Teams also. So sometimes people are unable to join due to network and pressure on G Suite at that particular moment. Isme kisi ki bhi galti nahi hai. You will only be able to host 100 people via personal account, and G Suite will allow you only 250 students. Sometimes it prompts that some people will be removed. So when you start recording, it says some people will be removed. Doesn't matter, they can always rejoin. You cannot mute all at once, biggest problem. Microsoft Teams, you have an option of muting all at once. I think Zoom also has an option, yeah, right. So FAQs now, can I start a meeting from my phone? Yes, I can. Can I mute all participants? Sadly not. Can I share the screen? Yes. Can others share the screen? I showed you the host control. I'll again discuss that. Can anyone who does not have a Google account join the meeting? Yes. Anyone who does not have a Google, Gmail account can join a meeting. Can anyone who does not have a Google account start a meeting? No, that cannot happen. Can I record my meeting from my phone? No, even that cannot happen. Can I record a meeting that I'm attending not as a host? No, I cannot do that. As a participant, I cannot. Unless you can use other ways like, screencast and other options that I have. That's not in my purview right now in my presentation. Otherwise, I take whole session for recording tools for online teaching. Okay, so now I come to the last. So there are lacunas in Google Classroom and Google Meet because they are 2 different things. Microsoft Teams is a package, which is actually both together at one place. So it's everything at one place. You can schedule your own classes. You can upload your content, material, assignments, quiz, notifications. It is integrated MS Office 365, so you can use all PowerPoint and all. Easy attendance. It gives you a gallery view, theater view, and mute all option. I'll show you. So this is my class in Microsoft Teams. You see how all the students are there? You can actually see them. It's like you are in a real classroom. So with that, I think YouTube and all is not in my purview today. That's not what I have been asked to do. So I'll quickly just show you one thing that is Microsoft Teams. Maybe if you would like, just 5 minutes and then we'll get to the question answer round. I'm not very sure if it will run. Yeah, I hope you can see my Microsoft Teams, all of you. So here you see my calendar. This will show me the classes that I have. Like, for example, I have an entire timetable. So tomorrow is Thursday, 9:45 my class for marketing starts. So from here I can join. And then 10:45 my class for e-commerce starts. So this is how I can have meeting. And at the same time, I can upload assignments from here. I go on assignments. So these are the assignments. I can create a new assignment from here. I can create my classrooms. These are teams. Like for BCom Honors Marketing, I have this classroom, which will show me how many students I have here. So like I have around 59 students. So anyway, I mean, that's not my purview. I just wanted to show you that there are so many available. You just have to choose what do you want. So with that, I think I'm open for questions now. Deepshika. Yeah, I have some questions. I'll answer them first. Can you tell again how can record the Google meeting? Yeah, I'll tell you. Just give me a minute. Yeah, what is the question, Gitanjali? What about meet attendance you want to know? Please tell me. Okay, let me tell you about the recording. Yeah, I'll tell you about recording. Just a minute. I'll try to, start a meeting here on Google. I'm not very sure if the network and all will permit, but let me try it, okay? So let's say, because this is my personal ID, I cannot record. So I go on my SVC ID. This is my SVC ID. So from here, I start a new meeting. Let's see. So this is my new meeting. In fact, what I can do is we can do a quick, we can try it. Okay, let me share this link with you right now, all of you. And you try to join it, okay? Let's see how it works. Just give me a minute. So we'll see if we can, in the chat box, I'll put the link. Just a second. Sorry about that, just a minute. This is the chat box. Yeah, it's there, and let me share my screen. Yeah, I have joined, I have started a meeting, let's see. Screen sharing is stopping, doesn't matter, but you can still, all of you can join this link. Can you join this link? Can you try, all of you? No problem. Right above you is the link, this one. Just copy and paste. Actually, we are trying to run two things at a time, so maybe that is the problem. I have joined the meeting, by the way. All of you can try if it works. Yeah, Deepshika has entered. Deepshika is there. Anyone else? Are you able to join? I can see Deepshika. There's a problem, Deepshika? They are not able to join. They are not able to copy paste, I think. The link is here. Deepshika joined it from there only. Just a minute. You have to copy this because it doesn't show you like a hyperlink. That's why you're not able to do it. Wait, I'll share it with you again. We can try it. Otherwise, I'll skip it. Okay. I was just trying to do it. Give me a minute.
No, ma'am, actually, after copying this link, in your Gmail account, you get a join option meeting.
Yeah.
Join the meeting.
Yeah.
Click on that join the meeting, and in that you copy your code and you will get an option of join now.
Yeah. Go in the Gmail ID. At the left side, you don't have to start a meeting. You have to join a meeting. Here the link is, I've sent it again. Please see. Let's see if you're able to do it. I have only Deepshika in my meeting right now. I've sent the link. Dr. Vandana, please see out.
Ma'am, no, ma'am. There's a problem that you are sending the link only to panelists. You need to send it to attendees as well. That is the problem occurring.
Sorry, just a minute. I'm so sorry. I didn't check that. Yeah. Like I said, I never use Zoom. Yeah, this is my second webinar on Zoom. Otherwise, I do it on Google Meet or so. Yeah, now it is visible. Please see, all of you.
Yes, ma'am. It's showing now to all panelists.
Now Alka Dutt is here. Alka Dutt is here. Gitanjali is here. But yeah, so people have started joining and I am admitting them. All of you? Yeah. Okay. So I think that's pretty much how you're supposed to join. Now there will be a problem in audio. I just wanted to show you how you have to join, okay? This will go on happening now. I want to share my screen there. So present now I'm doing your entire screen. It is showing, okay? Now let me share. Let me share here. Can you see Zoom? What can you see on Google Meet, all of you? What is visible? Okay, yeah, so that was Zoom. That is what I was showing you. Okay, and then one more thing I would like to show you. This is how I changed the gallery view. And see at the bottom right, can you see the 3 dots, all of you? Is it visible? Yes. So I click here and here is the option of record. Record meeting. This is how you record. I can start and here it will start recording. So this is about recording. I've shown you about presenting also. I think that's pretty much it. If you want to see, this is, yeah. I think that's a hands-on of Google Meet now. So I have around 19 people here. And here I have a small box. If you see, if I click on this, I'll show you. This is how Meet attendance works. So anyway, the problem with Meet attendance is there is a lot of problem in Meet attendance. Like I said, so Microsoft Teams is much more comfortable, but definitely even Google Classrooms have been very, very helpful. Google Meet has been very helpful. I'll show you Zoom now. See, this is Zoom. This must be visible there. Okay, so I think yeah, and somebody was asking how to end the meeting. Let me show it to you now. So here you at the bottom have this receiver. I'm going to end the meeting, by the way, all of you now. So let me just stop the recording first. I stop the recording here and then I end the meeting. So I have left the meeting. All of you can join back here on Zoom. So yeah, that's okay. Those who are not able to join, it's okay. It must be the network or something. The idea was just to give you an idea on how it works. That's it. So I think, are there any questions? Okay, I'll check this. Google Meet recording, I've told you. How can I invite WhatsApp group? Yeah. Why Meet attendance? Why some of the students are missed even though they, like I said, yeah, you are right. That is what I'm saying. The attendance, Meet attendance is very tricky. I am not really happy with Meet attendance. And honestly, that's the reason I shifted from Meet to Microsoft Teams. That's the only reason, only because of Google, because obviously we need attendance. We are doing online teaching. And that is why, because our college had Teams also, our college had Microsoft Teams also, our college had Google Meet also. So we were given an option. But I think when in August the classes started for another 10 days or so, I did it on Google Meet and I eventually decided to shift on Microsoft Teams, and it's much more comfortable now. Initially, obviously, there is this problem. I remember way back in March when I started working on Google Meet, it was also difficult. But then from April, I have done so many webinars with so many colleges in Delhi University and outside Delhi. So, I mean, Hansraj was one, Gargi was one, Bharti, Daulat Ram. So I'm sure everyone is very comfortable now with this technology scenario. And even if you're not, like I say, change or die is the only thing, is the only option. So it's up to you. It's better as soon as you change, or otherwise you will have no other option. So I think with that, I'll put my thoughts to rest. Deepshika, you can take over.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you for such an enriching session. And like we all use this Google Meet, Microsoft Teams, we all has been using, as you are saying, that we all have shifted to this mode. But at the same time, looking into those intricacies is the most important aspect, which you have told us. Like we don't, in our college, what we are using is Microsoft Team frequently. Yeah. For classes purpose, that is the software being used. So we don't use Meet to that extent. So I got to know about so many intricacies of the meet, although I've been using it in the previous semester. So I know a lot about it, but still, with your session, we have learned so much. And I think that is the reason participants have been continuously asking you about your PPT from you, so that they can also,
I'll share. I'll send it to you.
do that. So thank you so much, ma'am, for agreeing to be part of this FDP and being the resource person for today. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Bye-bye. I'll send the mail as soon as possible, the
Yes,
PowerPoint, and
sure,
they'll share.
sure,
All
sure.
right. Thank you.
Thank you so
Bye-bye.
much. Thank you. Oh, bye.